There we go. Now I'm live on YouTube as well. Hi, Linda. How are you? I don't like how the imagery is on YouTube. It's because it's so bright. It's so bright. Or maybe I'm just too pale with this light. Let's give everybody a chance to come in. And you reached member number 30. Congratulations, Judy. Thank you for the heart me. We have a lot to talk about, everybody. You know, an assignment that I was given was to go through my notebooks of all the sessions I've done so I can talk to you all about the different things that hypnosis has helped for people. I have a lot of notes to go through if I'm going to do that. A lot of notes. I need new notebooks too, because I even have notes from when I first met Bartholomew. Hi, Jude. I have notes from when I met Bartholomew. Things that I want to even write blog posts about. Oh my God, you know the note that I have in here, which is crazy, from Bartholomew is... Did you know that the idea of the Book of Life, which is also the idea of the Akashic Records, that there's a billion blank pages being written? And that to meditate 3 minutes a day, the lessons that I have forgotten over time, thank you all for all the roses, the lessons that I have forgotten over time from even Bartholomew. At the time that I met Bartholomew, I have a note that I'm at the arc, the turning point, Dharma, purpose, and learning why I reincarnated, which is very true. But overall, as I go through notes, I think it's very true to talk about everything that hypnosis has helped so far, and to take notes on a unique list, because it's quite a bit. It's sometimes very difficult to talk about what has been accomplished, only because people typically don't believe me. And I haven't successfully grown thick skin, in dealing with haters and people that just deny the work that I do and don't have anything good to say or just think that I'm lying. But I have messages from people whose family members or themselves have cancer, and things have turned around with the help of hypnosis. And people who have been battling things like diabetes and epilepsy. I have a few people who have battled epilepsy who haven't had seizures since the time of their past life regression session. Past life regression is incredibly powerful for getting to the root of any mental, physical, and emotional health issues. And even when we can't get a cure, even when we can't get things to completely resolve themselves, there's help to be had through hypnosis, through the subconscious mind. Subconscious is so powerful, way more powerful than we give it credit for. And sometimes I shy away from, things like my lives and other things that are more public facing just because I don't want to deal with awful people. But then it's a disservice to all that I do with Reiki and all that I do with hypnosis. I think it's very telling that how everything really is all energy, because it's not just hypnosis. It's not just what we release through the subconscious mind. Ever since I've become a Reiki practitioner, and I started doing remote healing through Reiki, I have seen tremendous results. And like, you learn when you're in Reiki how to send people healing by even imagining the symbols when you're sending them the energy, where you don't have to write down the symbols and lay your hand on it and then send it that way, and basically doing it through the mind. And for me to hear from the person as I'm doing Reiki on them, how they are feeling the warmth and the tingling, how they're feeling the healing, to hear the progress they make when I do Reiki alone, never mind the hypnosis work, it's just so powerful, and it really highlights all the more that everything really is all energy. Everything really is all energy. Western medicine will always have its place, of course, and I don't recommend that anybody replace hypnosis, replace Western medicine with hypnosis or Reiki. I've never said that. I will never say that. But what I will say is, when I see the kinds of results that I do, it proves that point that I've been making and making and making since my own training, since studying Dolores Cannon's work, that everything really is all energy, that hypnosis really works. And now I can speak from experience that Reiki works. And I love doing healing work because I want people to have their life back. But that's the whole crux of why I got into this work, because I got my own life back. Trust me, before I did so much healing, I didn't really have a life. It was actually very hard to function. I just have too much CPTSD, too much complex post traumatic stress disorder. Hi, Danielle. What do you guys like think about that? Just sit with it for a second. What kind of questions do you have that runs through your mind when I share all this with you? When I say these things, what runs through your mind? I know there's a lot of pressing questions that just need to be asked. I'll tell you what, I look forward to doing more demos. I really want to get back to demonstrations, but I need volunteers. Hypnosis demos are so powerful. And on YouTube, you guys saw the name change that I made on my profile, called the Regression Room. The Regression Room is a cozier name just to bring you all into the living room, bring you all into this space where you can listen to previous past life regressions I've done that I have permission to share. You can listen to meditations and hypnosis that I post that you can follow along with, and also the classes that I post as well, because I'm trying to teach. Not to mention the readings that I do for you all through the pendulum and through mediumship. Um, the Regression Room, having that name as opposed to just using MH Hypnosis, which is my method name, is a way to be more specific about what all this even is about, which is past life regression. It's all about past life regression for healing. How many of you are here for the first time and you don't even understand how all of this works and would like for me to explain how it works? If you are new in either YouTube or TikTok, please put a 1 in the chat. If you need me to go over why this works, put a 1 in the chat. Who all is new here? Hi, Yvette. Let me explain. Our souls are made up of thousands if not millions, of tiny little light particles of energy. Every time we reincarnate here on Earth, a particle of who we are enters the human body. It's a particle of us, of the whole. The rest of our soul being, our highest self, is on the soul side. It's on the other side. Hopefully you're following along so far. That little particle, kind of like having a USB or whatever, collects all the information about the positive and negative experiences you've had on Earth. Everything positive. And it's not really even negative. There's really no such thing as negative. It's just challenging. So positive and challenging. I got to change my verbiage because nothing is truly negative, really. Especially because everything is learning. So we can get better and better. And so when we have unhealed traumas, unhealed, unresolved experiences, every time we reincarnate, that energy carries with us and it remanifests in the body, that next particle of who we are. And it's all connected. The whole is connected. And not only is the whole of who you are connected, obviously, but the whole of who each of us are connected to, overall consciousness, the higher consciousness that we also like the term God, the collective consciousness, is all of our beings connected to each other. It's all energy. We all connect back to one another. And when we heal, we also help the whole. And we send information that we transmute to the whole as well, of the lessons that we've learned so others can learn as well. It's kind of like a computer. But anyways, that energy that carries forth through lifetime after lifetime remanifests in the body. So when you have mental, physical, and emotional health issues, it's usually due to it's being remanifested energy in the body of unresolved traumas. So when you want to heal your body, you truly want to heal mentally, physically, and emotionally, you've got to get to the very root of those issues that you are having. Find out what happened. Release that energy and forgive it. And then when it releases from the body, it enables the body to heal itself. I'm not healing you. Let's be clear. The practitioner is not a healer. The practitioner is a guide. We ask the questions. We guide you and we ask the questions. You tell us what you see. Everybody reincarnates, but when you are done with your soul's journey and you've learned what you need to, you don't have to reincarnate and come back and live more human lives. But your soul contracts have to be resolved. What is powerful about past life regression, to answer that question, Linda, is if you don't know what your soul contract is and what you're resolving, and you have any other agreements that you have not resolved and released, we can find out what that is in your past life regression session so we can bring resolve to it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Linda? And does that make sense, everybody who's in the chat? We literally, through past life regression, can find out what your soul contract is. Resolve it in hypnosis by learning the lessons that you need to, and then release it so that it's done, it's complete, it's resolved. Does that make sense? What if you just want to heal physically? We need to get to the bottom of, and sometimes it's not just about getting to the root of why you have certain mental, physical, and emotional health issues. Sometimes it's resolving karma. Sometimes there are challenges we go through because we are paying back karma that we have incurred in previous lives. You can resolve your karma, not just find out your soul contract and resolve that. not just get to the bottom of those mental, physical, and emotional health issues, but as a part of that, is there karma you're paying back, and how can we resolve that karma? Or what is it that needs to be done that you are achieving? We find out. We got to get the information while you're in hypnosis. I learned that we don't have to come back and reincarnate, Linda. But I did learn that there are people that have to come back that will in the 5D, that we are moving in the 5D, and that there will still be learning and soul contracts that we must learn, but that there are people who have completed their soul contracts and resolved them who will not be returning. But the way that we find that out for sure for you is through hypnosis. Is that helping make sense and bring some clarity? How many of you are considering booking a hypnosis session with me that feel that that you want my help with that? Is there anybody who's considering booking a session who even has further questions on this? Would it be better to prepare for a session ahead of it, like meditate before and be calm? What if I come in with anxiety and distress? Thank you for asking that, Christy, on YouTube. I would recommend doing meditation before. That does help. You can take what you need to calm down, but please don't come in, having had alcohol or anything that bends the mind. No marijuana and things like that, but meditating is great. I do Reiki for you. If you are anxious, something that I do that nobody else does that I'm aware of, I could be corrected. I do Reiki on you before you come in. I do remote Reiki. If you are anxious when you come in, I will do Reiki as a part of the session. I will do it in the very beginning to help you release that anxiety and get to a very deeply calm state, and then guide you in hypnosis. I will work with you. I understand, Linda. I work with you. I will do Reiki on you before, remote Reiki before you come in, during the session if you're having issues. The thing that's important about being a successful hypnotist is being able to get away from the rigid scripts. You've got to be able to work on the fly. If you need to bend the script to add things in or release, do it. You need to be able to change the scripts at a moment's notice to add in what you need, or really or change the script. That includes when you are adding things like doing Reiki on somebody who's struggling with stress in the very beginning. Pauline, hi. Good morning. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the kisses. We need to catch up. We didn't get to do our call. I can do remote Reiki even here on this live and show you. I can also do readings on you. You know what's also very powerful that I do in these hypnosis sessions is I can see what you see, feel what you feel, and connect, which allows me to better guide you because I help you not miss details, and to also, like, it helps me to guide you and help you, like, not just not miss details, but to be validated. How helpful is it that when you don't think that you're in hypnosis, I end up telling you what you're seeing and then validate what you're seeing? I mean, how else could I possibly know, right? Unless it's real and I'm tapped into it. I think that's something very powerful I think that people who are attuned in that way are able to be even better practitioners than they would be if they weren't intuitive. It's one of the ways I really love to help. And you know what? I also do um a mini hypnosis session on you during your free consultation so you can see how it works. Pauline, I would love to do a follow up on you, like for real. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. If you want to book a free consultation with me, and I'll put in the chat, go to mhhypnosis.com to the booking page and book a free consultation. Linda, I'm so sorry for the surgeries you have to go through, and you've been tormented with everything going on. And I just want you to be well, and I'm here for you. Can I do readings? Can I do energy readings on you all to show you that connection and how that works? Is there anybody that's just like, I don't know if I believe Shay. I would rather she demonstrate on me and read me. Anybody? You went to a specialist? How are you doing, Pauline? You don't have to tell me here. You can private message me too, because I know you're keeping things private, and I respect that deeply. Jen Jen Coco says yes. Linda also. Let me start with Jen because I'm already reading Jen. Jen, you feel so unsure about the future, it's making you depressed. There is a heaviness about you because you are not sure if things will get better, and you'll be truly joyful and motivated in your life. Right now you have dormant energy that is um it's like this heavy energy that's floating around, and you're just wanting to know if there's better coming to you soon. Your head is definitely swirling. I feel this anxiety. Um, it's like you're on autopilot and you're wanting to get off of autopilot. You want to feel better in control of your life. You want to get off of autopilot and feel inspired, energized in your life. Like you have found true meaning. Your anxiety, you woke up several times last night, and it was not for wanting to see the meteor shower, just you woke up a lot. You toss and turn. And the way that hypnosis can help is to get the answers that you're looking for. That's for Jen Coco, by the way. Um, but also, if you could know your soul contract and your purpose, and get on track, you feel like being in that form of control would give you peace. Because at least you know what the goalpost is. Jen, does that make sense to you? You like to be in control because you envision a inner library that you organize. And you like to see things in the big picture, and right now you can't see the big picture. And it's bothering you. You don't really know what to make of your everyday right now. Hypnosis can bring clarity, because not only is it about getting to the bottom of mental, physical, and emotional health issues, it's about getting answers to your spiritual and life questions. And if we can just get those answers on your purpose, and if we could put things in the big picture in the way that you're not seeing right now, it will allow you to grasp onto something that we at least give you direction on what it is you're working towards, so you can make the efforts that make the most sense to you. They will be in the operating room, Linda, and I'm going to send Reiki to you. I am going to send Reiki to you. And I'm going to do Reiki in the session too, because I want you guys to see how the Reiki works. Pauline, I'm not going to speak on anything that's too deep and personal. Thank you, Linda, for that gift. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Your gifts help support my work. It helps support me, and it really means a lot to me. And if anybody wants to donate through Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, I'm going to put that in the chat as well. But do you see how I know and I can read your energy? I read your energy and what is going on, and I see with visions during your hypnosis session. Can I just pause and like talk about that real quick before I continue on with more readings? Do you see what I'm talking about with that knowing and using that claircognizance and that clairvoyance? When you are in hypnosis, I see what you see, I hear what you hear, and I perceive what you perceive. So if you get stuck in hypnosis and you're like, I don't know what I'm seeing and why, if I pick up on that and I can validate for you so you can have peace and know you truly are in hypnosis. And also, if you feel like you might be missing details, I can help you catch what you're not catching. You see what I mean? Please put a yes in the chat if you see what I mean, if that makes sense to you. Let me just start by making that point because that was the whole point of me starting to do these readings. Paige, thank you for the gifts. Doesn't that give you more peace to know that I know? There you go. Yes. Hi, Moonlight on YouTube. Pauline, yours is so personal. I would like to do it as a private session because I know how private things are for you. But what I know that I can help you with, besides healing in the body through hypnosis, through the subconscious mind, is direction on this next chapter of your life. You're meant to do something positive with your story to help other people, and you are a teacher. You're therapeutic to people to talk to. I know you want to help others, and you don't really know how to about helping others because you don't know what your gifts are. Do you want to know what your gifts are? Do you know that you're meant to teach? And that you know that you can heal? You can teach people from your experiences, basically guiding. There's a reason why you're therapeutic to talk to. Hold on a second. I'm just getting rid of this scammer. I don't know why it's doing this. Yes, Moonlight, I'm going to read yours next. Let me get rid of this. I'm having trouble with this. To help people with your experiences who are going through what you did. You're meant to help people, but first you need to heal. You are looking for direction in your life because you want to help other people. It's inside you. It comes naturally to you. You are clairvoyant. You're very deeply visual, but you also have deep lucid dreams. Your dreams give you messages. They help you prophetically. You know things and you don't know how you know them, but you do. That claircognizance that feeds the clairvoyance and feeds the lucid dreaming. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Jeannie. Moonlight, you are clairaudient. You hear spirits before you see them. Yes, like with me the other day. When you reached out to me at the perfect time, right when I needed you. You were spot on. And I was like, how did you know? How did you know I needed to talk to you? You knew exactly what it was I needed to talk about. You knew. Yes, it's exactly what I'm talking about. That's a perfect example. Moonlight, you are clairaudient. You hear spirits before you see anything. But your clairvoyance is pretty blocked. The reason why that you don't see things the way that you could with your visions is because you're afraid of what you will see if you open up to it. But being open to those gifts is half the battle. So with that audience, your claircognizance is still strong, though. You still know things and you don't know how you know them, but you do. And it's because you get downloads all day, every day. You get downloads, and you can read a room with the best of them. And what's going on with people, before they tell you. So you know who to stay away from and who to focus on. You know when you're in danger. You're highly intuitive, but you also know what's going on with people. You know things. Good afternoon, Harley. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. The gifts really do help me in my work, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you guys can fill that gift gallery, let's fill it up. Yes. Opening up your gifts. So that's another thing. As I do these readings, it helps me to realize the things I can talk about what hypnosis can do. Hypnosis is really powerful for opening up your gifts. I've had several people come to me to activate their intuitive gifts using hypnosis, and it works really well. There's actually a symbol that I use, a Reiki symbol. I can do Reiki as well. Can I get you guys to book a free consultation with me so I can work with you one-on-one? How many of you are ready now if I guide you on where to go? How many of you are ready to book a free consultation? My day's going really well, Harley. How's yours? How many of you are ready to book a free consultation with me? Can I help anybody with finding that page? I'm glad it's going good. How's everybody doing? You haven't slept yet. You need to sleep. And Harley has her own hypnotist. Good. Beings, hello. Love you, Pauline. I would like to get you guys in for the next group healing hypnosis, which I think I'm going to do next Wednesday. I'm going to actually put that on the calendar. If you can't afford it, I will still help you. I don't turn people away. I don't believe in turning anybody away. Hi, Christy. I don't believe in turning anybody away. It's not about the money. It's about spreading healing and love. I want to help. Thank you, Monica, for the gift on PayPal. I see that. Thank you so much. Blue Butterfly, hello. Doesn't matter what you can or cannot afford. If you can afford even a donation, great. If you can't afford it at all, I'm still going to do the session, and with the same gusto and the same effort that I give anybody else. I don't turn people away. I don't believe money needs to be a factor for healing. I literally remember when I was a kid and there was healing that I needed and help that I needed. And outside of what I got at school at the nurse's station, I didn't get what I needed. I didn't get the help I needed because I never had the money. Hold on, guys. I don't know what I have to ignore this call. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Let me make sure you guys can hear me because there was a call coming in. You've been through so much, Jeannie. I would like to help you. Do you know that I get a lot of amazing donors who make it possible for me to do free sessions for those who can't afford it? Jeannie, book a free consultation with me. I'm serious. I will do the hypnosis session on you. I literally get amazing donors who give from the heart, and those donors make it possible. Oh, I'm glad you love the blogs, Christy, on my website. I wasn't sure if anybody was reading them, and I want to write more of them. Go to mhhypnosis.com, go to the booking page, and then book a free consultation there. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. But go to mhhypnosis.com to the booking page. Give me 1 minute. Oh, hi, Chuck. The pets can come in. Okay. I still come in. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys for waiting for me. I just ran over to the restroom. One of the things that I want to do, guys, is I want to go over, and I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm going to make a video series. Oh, here's the notes I wanted to tell you guys about. I want to tell you guys about the biggest session I've done for healing. But I want to start a series to go over all of the unique sessions, all the unique things that have been healed or resolved or helped with hypnosis. That will be on my blog as well. I didn't know anybody was reading my blog on my website. Did any of you not know that I have a blog but are interested in reading it and checking it out? I will be doing that, and I'll be working on videos as well. I wanted to take time to come in today to chat with you guys and even spend the afternoon with you all if I should come back when everybody's off of work. Although tonight I'm going to a s'mores party. I'm going to a bonfire. Do any of you have questions about what I do or topics you'd like me to cover? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here and for all the support. For anybody who would like to donate to my work, you help to support me to give free sessions to those who can't afford it. Whether that's through Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, or TikTok thank you page for those gifts. You help me as I keep the lights on, but keep helping people, because you know what? I don't turn anybody away. And you help me take care of myself while I continue to take care of others. Never, ever, ever will I turn somebody away because they can't afford a session, ever. Yes, I do pediatric sessions for trauma, but I do it through the parent. I do it through the parent because kids should not be in hypnosis. They can't handle that. It's too much. Now I can do Reiki on them. I can do remote Reiki because they'll just feel the healing and it doesn't hurt at all. If you give me the names, I can help your child. But like for hypnosis, like if you're wanting to like do hypnosis, I can do remote hypnosis through the parent. Did you guys know that? Now that I think about it, I don't. Thank you. Yes, I lost 12 pounds so far. I'm still on my weight loss journey. Thank you so much, Leslie. Yes, I have lost weight. I dropped 12 pounds and I'm still on my way down and I'm continuing my weight loss journey. I still need to lose like 20 more pounds. I got a long ways to go, but yes. Do you guys know about remote hypnosis? I know you guys know about remote Reiki, but what about remote hypnosis? Thank you. I started out weighing 176 or 77 pounds. I now weigh 164. I gotta do the math to double check how much weight that is. So it might be a little over 12 pounds, but yes. Yes. So because your child, is a kid, I would do the hypnosis session through you. But I would also do Reiki for them as well. Reiki, remote Reiki is very powerful. Ren, can you private message me so I can help you? He's 7. Okay. See, 7 years old is too young to be going through their own session, but I can do it through the mom, which would be you. Private message me. If you all want to help gift this session, you guys can donate to Shay Limtiaka, Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, or send donations through TikTok if you want to help gift it. That is up to you. I'm still going to do the session. I want to do the session. My work is about spreading healing, period. I've been doing this work now for 2 years. 2 years. And I'm proud of everything I've been able to accomplish so far. And I'm just going to keep going. This month, I made a goal of helping 50 people in August. And now I only need 5 more people. Is there anybody who's done hypnosis with me who can come up and share their experience? Yes, absolutely, Harley. I want to work on you, Ren, and your child. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about it. Everything is not money. All right, we got actually it's my mom's favorite job. Mom, go ahead if you want to block that scammer. Yeah, the youngest age, if there's consent from the parent, I will work with somebody as young as 16. Otherwise 18 plus. Anything younger than 16, and I would rather do that through the work through the parent. Because it can be too much. And I want to be careful with the adolescent mind with hypnosis. Below the age of 16, you would go through the parent. 16, 17, get the permission from the parent. 18 plus, yep. I'm very careful about that. There needs to be consent from the parent. And remote healing is possible. I'm going to write a blog about this and make some videos too. Does anybody else have questions who's looking to book a session? I do have a call that I have to get to, so I'm going to get off of here soon, but I want to pop in for a while. I know people are working, and I'm going to try to get on this afternoon before I go to the bonfire. If I didn't have a bonfire, well, I could still do hypnosis and Reiki tonight after the bonfire, which I may just do. I like to do creative hypnosis for sleep. I would like to get some demos in if I can get a volunteer. Jeannie, private message me and I will help get you booked. I'll add you in. It's not a problem. I don't know why it's not accepting your number. Yeah, Monica, did you have a call today? Let me look. Hold on. Don't, okay, block the guy calling me sweetheart. Monica, can I get you to do a demo? Are you interested in doing a demo? Oh, I do have a call starting here soon. I gotta go, guys. Oh, yeah. Yes, we actually are. It's a s'mores party. It's a s'mores party. I will be back on tonight, guys. I do have a call that I need to get to, and then I will get on after the s'mores party. If you have any questions, please private message me. Yep. And I'm going to make some more videos too. I'm going to go ahead and get to this call. I have 2 calls. I love you all. Thank you guys for coming in. Seriously, it's nice to see you all.